Wee. Da, 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 da. Hello all, welcome back to the Just Small Show. It's your host with the most, it's your boy Just Small. How are we all diddly doodling on this fine day? When I say fine, I mean fine. Because, core blimey, it's a little bit humid tonight. It's a little bit humid. On my, on my PC it says it's 15 degrees. What? As I was outside having a smoke, I thought, it's a bit warm, isn't it? It's a wee bit warm. I come back in, I see the temperature, I said, oh, that's why. It's 15 degrees. Blimey, don't know where that heat's come from. Really don't know where that heat has come from. Well, it's gone down to 14 now, but it's been a warm day. And it's going to be a warm evening by the looks of it. Also, because it is now almost 8 o'clock, and it's still 14 degrees. Probably noticed it as well. You can probably see a couple more chins. Had a shave because it was looking like whiskers. So, yeah, we've had to go for the shave. How are we all doing, ladies and gents? Welcome back. We do have an announcement to make. But, of course, you should know the drill by now, all you regulars. We give it around 5-10 minutes. Allow people to come in and come join us. So make sure, if you are watching already, get your snacks, etc. Get your snacks and all your other tidbits. Get your snacks, your refreshments, and all that sort of stuff. So you can get ready for the show to begin. Hello, Ed. How are we doing, darling? I nearly forgot. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I was going through emails regarding job interviews today. So it came to, I think it was just before past. And I was like, oh shit, it's Saturday. And that's when, I was like, oh shit, it's Wednesday. I was like, I almost forgot. Because I was like, I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, I forgot to do something. I'm going through emails, I'm going through job applications and stuff like that. I said, I'm forgetting something here. It's supposed, what day is it? And then I realised it was Wednesday. I was like, it's day of the show. What you doing? So, yeah, we're here now. We're here. How are we all doing? Yeah, it's been one of them ones. It's been one of them ones that I just sort of went, oh, bugger. Where I just completely lost track of time going through job applications and stuff like that. So it happens, but we're here. We are here. It's what happens when it's what happens when you are busy doing something. And you're like, yeah, I'm missing some. What's even worse is when you do it when you leave the house. It's even worse when you feel like you've forgotten something. Or sometimes you have, sometimes you haven't. It's happened to me when I haven't. It's like I'm forgetting something. No, I don't. It's with me. Because I'm so used to normally leaving stuff behind. Like it'll be my keys, or I remember one time I left my webcam. At home when I was supposed to do a live show through my laptop set up at the show. I think this was because I've had to take it for a while. I think it was one of the summer shows, and I completely forgot it last summer. I was like, oh my god, how have I left that up? How have I left that? But it happens. But how's everybody's week been? The beginning of the week. I mean, the weather is looking okay. The forecast is not looking too bad either. So, yeah, the weather is looking to be a little bit better, ladies and gents. It's looking to be a little bit warmer, as the weather forecast predicted last week, that the temperatures were going to go to like the sort of medium sort of degree or temperature, so it's not too bad. It gets worse. See, when people complain when it's like 23 degrees, I don't. I think it's lush. I think it's peng. But when it gets to 26 plus, that's when I'm like, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but I can bear with it. But then it goes close to over 30. I went, nope, too hot. Too hot, nope. I could go from 15 to about 25 degrees. Any more than that, I'm like, it's just too uncomfortable. And then there's the ridiculous degrees that they had last year. We had like, what, 27, 28, 29 degrees. I was like, no, I'm melting. It's like, I'm melting. It's like, no, it's too hot. But yes, we do have some news for all of you tonight. We're about to rock and roll, alright. Boom, boom. And a little thingy as well. I had an appointment with Universal Credit. They didn't phone me because I missed my other one. I had an appointment. With Groundworks, and I had a job interview. So I said, sorry, they're more important. So you're gonna have to find another day to call me. It was supposed to be yesterday at like 4:15. Came to 4:15, no phone call. Then it came to about 15 minutes later, no phone call. So I was like, they're not phoning me tonight. They tried to phone me this morning when I was in bed, like early hours of the morning. I think it was like 9 or 10, yeah, about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I was like, I'm not going to pick up the phone. I'm in bed. I don't get up till about, nowadays, I don't get up till about 11, in between 11 to midday. So that's the benefits of searching for work still, is you can sleep till whenever you want. But yeah, I just went, and they've given me another date and time because they know they fucked up. They know they did. They know they've messed up, so they've gone, by the way, there you go. We messed up. We should have phoned you. We didn't, so here's another date. It's like, great, thank you very much. TTF and tata for now. But yes, how are we all diddly doodling? How are we all diddly doodling? You are my fire, the one desire, believe when I say I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heart. Tell me why. The only reason why that's no number 5. To anyone that knows what that's from, you are cultured enough. That is one of the greatest scenes in history. Tired, long day tomorrow. Oh, I bet you got a long day. And I don't know when you haven't got a long day. What? What do you mean it's in and out again? You are cultured enough. That is one of the greatest scenes in history. It's because I'm moving away from the mic. Oh, I bet you got a long day. And I don't know when you haven't got a long day. It's because I'm moving away from the mic. Because it's got a condenser setting on this. That's why. That's why, because it's got a condenser on it. So if I move away a little bit, it's going to sound a little bit different. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? I mean, it's not like you want you don't want me doing that. You don't want me to eat my mic. Nope. You don't want that. But yes, make sure to crush that like button. Also, make sure you're sharing this out there. Let the people all know that we do have something. Start something new. That's what we got for you all. All right. We are pleased, no proud, to announce we have managed to secure the one, the only, Christopher Biggins, ladies and gents, winner of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and one of the original cast members of the cult classic Rocky Horror Show. Christopher Biggins is going to be attending and doing a meet and greet at Brewster's Rocky Horror Experience, ladies and gents, featuring one of the best Rocky Horror shows in the UK. So get your tickets now at www.cumbriarescue.com/all at, well, just .com, you'll leave it there. All of this is at Barrow and Furnace Cloud 9. Yeah. So you heard that correct. Christopher Biggins is. See, there's gonna be some different people that actually know who Christopher Biggins is. To those of you that are fans of Rocky Horror and you're big fans, you've watched the show, the whole shebang, you will know he's an original cast member. To those of you that don't know, you'll remember him from I'm a Celebrity, and he became a national treasure as everybody fell in love with him. Also, he is a daytime presenter as well, I believe, on TV, if my research is serving me correctly. I'm not sure if he does it as much nowadays, but I think he still does. But yes, he still does it from time to time, I believe. He is coming to Barrow because, yes, you heard what I said, right? We are going to be doing a meet and greet. So if you would like to meet Christopher Biggins, there's 2 free tickets. Your chance to win them starts tonight. Your chance to win them starts tonight. At the end of tonight's show, you'll be given 5 minutes. You put your names into the chat. Ed, I will need to have a phone call with you a little bit later as well, because there's something I want to talk about. But yes, we do have all of. You get a meet and greet. You get a meet and greet with Christopher Biggins. What's not to love about that? But yes, Christopher Biggins, ladies and gents, he's coming to town. Christopher Biggins. And yes, we are very much looking forward to it, as much as one can expect. All right. So yes, you heard correct. We have got that coming. But yes, like I said, Ed, we'll have to. I want to have a phone call with you later on. Chat about some stuff. Cause yeah. So ring me when you're free, basically, or when you're capable to. Won't be long on the phone. It won't be long. It'll be about half an hour or so, about 30, 45 minutes, something like that. Cause yeah. So when it also Edge, if you would like to make the announcement now, when it comes to the giveaway or the competition for the as a matter of fact, do you know what we're gonna do? Do you want me to go live on Facebook right now through my phone? 'Cause I could go through live on my phone right now. That's what I can do. I could go live through here, and I could go through live on my Facebook page. So you got two live streams. Got two. That's what I could try and do right here, right now, because we can make the announcement on Facebook as well. To go live on Facebook? You shush. What do you think? What are we thinking, Edwina? Sounds like a good idea to me. This is the worst thing about doing these lives is it takes a little bit of time for you to type the message out and then send it and then for it to come through. For the competition, for the giveaway, for the tickets. Do you want to go live on Facebook as well and make an announcement? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. There are times where I want to ask if anything's home. Ed, when you say do it Saturday, more people will be on. You say that often, but then most of the time people don't come because they're normally out. They're normally out and about. Normally it's the Wednesday that they're more free in the evening because they ain't got any oomph in them to go out. But yeah, we can leave it till Saturday. But yeah, you'll have to give us a ring when you can because we'll need to I'll need a little chat with you about something. Is that what you were confused about as well when I was saying that? It's like I'm not gonna say it on here. But what I will do, what I will do is a phone call. I'll let you know. Dun, 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 dun. Where's the gang? Where's the crew? but we, but yes, we are going to be doing a giveaway for 2 free tickets. I'm not sure if there's any more free tickets at this moment in time. I'll have to wait for Ed to give me full confirmation for that, because as far as I'm aware, it's only 2 at the moment. If there is any more, you'll be the first to know here live on the Just Ball Show. So yeah. So hopefully you're getting your tickets. Get your tickets right now. Like I said, you can head on over to what? Yes, I'll have to. I thought so. I thought it was going to be 2. So 2 free tickets are up for grabs, and the winners of the 2 free tickets will win the opportunity to have a meet and greet with Christopher Biggins. So if that does pique your interest, it will start probably either tonight or Saturday night. What do you think, Ed? Should we save it for Saturday night? Because what I could basically do is make a short or a clip, and from tonight's live, and I could basically post that up onto Facebook, etc. If that's what you want. Or I could just do a separate one on my own and just do, by the way, that this is happening, and it's basically that. Or do you want me to just hold up till Saturday? Have it pre-recorded, have it in my, basically in the factory or in the gallery, and then when it comes to Saturday, post it and then have it at the beginning of the show for Saturday. I mean, to be perfectly honest, though, like, we could probably talk about this on the phone later on. We could talk about this on the phone a little bit later. Because, yes. But there's going to be an awful lot of fun. You can't get your tickets, like I said, at www.cumbriarescue.com. Head on over there. You can go on over to Eventbrite and get your tickets through there. Or you can head on over down to Dalton Road to Peter's Fruit and Veg Shop. Tickets are being sold there. Also, tickets are being sold at Cavendish Street at Fat Bob's Music Store. That's for all you locals, that is. If you don't like using the internet, get yourselves over there and get your tickets. I do not know for certain if there's going to be tickets sold on the door. If there is, there's going to be a certain amount. Like 10 tickets. Something like that. If there is going to be any, there's not going to be much. So, if I were you, get your tickets. Get your tickets now. So, be quick. Go get your tickets. Because this is one that you do not want to miss out on. But also, you do have an opportunity to win free tickets. And those free tickets will get you a meet and greet with Christopher Biggins, one of the original members. And one of the original cast members of the Rocky Horror Show. So, don't be square. I'll see you all there. I'll see you all there in the chat. See you all there in the chat, shall we? So, yes, we'll have you all in the chat at the end of the show tonight, letting us know I'm walking on mine. Walking on fire. It's walking on sunshine, Jordan. But yes, we will have an awful lot of fun. You don't want to miss out on this. You do not want to miss out on this. You can all yourselves get dressed up as your favourite characters for the Rocky Horror Experience coming in June. So this summer, you best get ready to get a whole lost up in a time warp again. They make a simple jump to the left. Now put your hands on your hips and go and say, and do the time warp again. Because it's going to be an awful lot of fun. You're going to see me dressed professionally. Like I say it every time, and I know I'm going to get a bite, and he's going to no, I got your stockings. I'm like, go away. He does it every single show now. He does it every show. She's like, him and Anne are desperate for some reason to see me in stockings. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody. I'll give you nightmares. It'll give you nightmares. Nobody wants that image in their head. Nobody wants it. So stop it. Pack it in. Oh God. See, it's now a bit of an overcast now. Overcast night. Well, cloudy. More overcast. So yeah. But still quite wham. To those of you that don't understand when I say wham, you're either too old or you're too young. Growing up, me and my mates, if it was hot out, or if it was a bit too hot out, we'd go, it's a bit warm, innit? It's not warm, it's wham. It's a bit warm, innit? Proper northern. Just don't pronounce one of the letters. Warm. It's wham. That's about right. It's a bit warm. Jeez. It's what kids were like back when I was growing up. It's what we kids were like. Oh, I wish I could turn back time. If I had any superpower, it'd be to turn back time. He sent me something. Fob off. Go away. Go away, Ed. So, where are all the where are all your minions tonight? I call them minions. I mean, our team. They haven't been on for quite a while. They haven't been on. I think Mike's the only one that's been on here and there. So they haven't been on for quite a while. Where is that? Come say hi. I don't bite much. Oh God. What a day. Like I said, I almost forgot about today's show because I was going through emails, etc., with job applications that I've had and potential interviews. So I'm like replying to emails and reading through them. We is here. Where? There's only 3 of us. I know you're here. Where's everybody else? But yeah, I almost forgot tonight because it's just because I just knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was like, there's something I'm missing out here. What day is it? And then I was like, oh, so it was Tuesday. So it's Wednesday. No, I was like, oh, nearly forgot. I was like, so thank God that me checking the date, going, oh, it's nearly half past. Let's see what day it is. Ah! That's when I realised. And I was like, right, best be quick, Jordan. Get the link up now. Start the live, get the link out. You got half an hour, you're fine. You're good. I'm there going, oh my God, how have I not almost done it again? It's what happens when I get focused into one thing. You can't. It takes so much to get my attention out of it. I'm just as bad as my granddad. It's like I go tone deaf. Well, not tone deaf. It's like I go deaf, and all the outside world just goes mute. and it's just, I just go into my own little bubble, and then only I can take myself out that bubble. I'm like, what day is it? It's bad. It's bad. I need to improve on it because there are times where my timekeeping just gets absolutely obliterated for it. I know I should be doing better. It sometimes can't be helped because I am such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I'm literally sat here now just going, help me, somebody, please find me. Oh, help me find my sanity, because I lost it long ago. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Especially in today's world of generation. Yeah, that sounds about right. When did you become insane? About the age of 16, 17? My sanity just went. Yep, it sounds about right. But we don't just have the Rocky Horror Show, or the Rocky Horror Experience, as we like to call it. We don't just have the Rocky Horror. We do also have, coming in December, an absolute triple threat. You know, this is a big old whammy. It's a big one. And when I say big, I mean you get a tape measure out. I took a tape measure out the other day, and I measured it, and it said big. It's big. We have 3 incredible tributes coming to Barrow. We have got our darling, our lovely. You saw her last Christmas, but she's coming back. Our Taylor Swift tribute, Sienna. She's coming back. She's not going to be alone though. We have got some incredible other tributes coming. We've also got Pink, one of the best tribute acts of Pink in the UK, and we've also got Katy Perry, one of the best, if not the best, Katy Perry tribute in the UK, all in one flubbery night, ladies and gents. Also, we are still in talks with Mr. Chubby Brown. We are still in talks. Like I said, by the weekend, we should hopefully, he is hoping, have a date. But as far as I am aware right now, we do not. We're being patient and being due diligent. As soon as we get that date, you're going to hear about it here live on the Just Mo Show straight away. So there is that as well. What more could you ask for? Because I'm sat here going, all right. Because, yeah, Chubby Brown is going to be absolutely amazing. I've mentioned to my granddad that it's looking likely that we're going to have Chubby. It's not a definite, I said it looks promising. And then he's basically turned around to me and gone, as soon as that comes through, let me know so I can get my ticket. My granddad would happily go and watch Chubby. So if you're interested in that with Chubby Brown, make sure to keep yourselves peeled, subscribed, with the bell to the channel, etc. and all my socials, because it's big. When I say big, I mean massive. You don't want to miss out on it. And then we've got the other stuff for next year. So you might as well keep yourselves, glued to what we're doing for next year as well. Because what we're doing next year is dumb good. It's absolutely bonkers. It is. Like I said, I wish I could do a Tom Holland right now and just give you all the secrets, tell you the plot, tell you the plot of the story, what characters are gonna die, all that sort of stuff. I wish I could. I wish I could tell you, but I can't. You know what I mean? I can't. Because if I did, head done. I've got Ed right now. He's probably sat at home with the drink in his hand shaking. Just like, don't you dare! He's sat at home now going, ah! La 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 la. He's like, don't you dare! You little shit. He said, if you do, I'm coming straight for your throat. Oh, God. That's probably what Ed's doing right now. He's probably absolutely turning it. Oh, God. It's what happens every time I do a live, and we start to speak about the shows for next year. I was like, don't you dare. He's like, don't you. Because I know for a fact that if I did, and the next time I saw it, I'd be dead. He's like, you little. He literally will almost literally pass him. Like, well, you little. I'm eating kebab. Is it doner meat, doner sweet? Is it doner meat? To those of you as well, that little jingle that I just did, that's what we used to sing back in the day. When it like first like properly came about. Like Leslie. Oh my god, that throwback! Oh, that brought me so many memories. Oh, that made me. Oh, I remember that. I remember because I used to go to Parkview. Okay, all furniture getting me. Parkview. I used to go to Parkview, and at the end of every single Friday, me and some of my mates, it would either be after school or we'd have football training. We'd have football training or an extra curriculum, like sort of club or whatever, that we did after school. And we normally finish for around, like, say, 6, 6:30. We then walked home. So with me, I lived about 25 minutes, give or take. Or 30 minutes, give or take. And on the way back, there was Lesh Lane. Now, Lesh Lane had a whole bunch of shops. It had a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you could go into one of the shops, and it was like a Premier sort of shop, or like it was like a Bill's, as we like to call it, which is a Premier store. Or you could go in there, you can get Freddos and all sorts. That's a throwback as well. But one of the spots was my aunt's. I think it's my aunt or cousin, something like that. And they had a Chinese. I don't think it's there anymore. I think they sold it, if I'm not mistaken. But we used to go in there and we'd get doner meat. We'd get doner kebab meat with salt and pepper chips. Salt and pepper chips. And we'd get what was it? Was it barbecue? I think it was like barbecue sauce or something. We'd get a drink with it as well. And they used to have that as an offer. They used to have this sort of meal on an offer. You could get it for like, say, £3-4. Me and my mates used to go there after every single sort of like training session or after every single club. We used to get that all the time. Oh, that brought back so many memories. Talking about Lesh Lane. Used to go into that little shop as well. Used to get all sorts of stuff. You could literally go in there with £5 and you could come out with diabetes. You literally could back then. You could go into that store that they had. I think it might still be there. You can go in with £5. You can come out with a whole bag of diabetes. Everything was cheap as chips, and literally, like back then, chips were also very cheap. Like they'd cost you about £1.10, something like that, for a small, for like a regular portion size. I think knowing me though, because I said it was like a relative that owned the like the Chinese were. I think the reason why I got so much more was because I was a relative. Like, he's a growing boy. You gotta give him food. This is why I'm the size that I'm at. No, thanks, guys. It do be like that. But yeah, that's a throwback. If I could turn back time. I wish I could. Like I said, I wish I could turn back time. It's not about going back and like stopping the mistakes, because I wouldn't have become the person that I am today if I didn't go through those mistakes. It's just to be able to relive those days. Maybe there were certain mistakes that shouldn't have been made. Those ones I would like to go back and completely stop from happening. Everybody has some that were like that they would be desperate to change. But my God, like if I could turn back time just to relive all those days again back at school with my boys. Oh, bliss. Absolute bliss. To those, when your parents state that, oh, by the way, don't hurry up to become an adult. Enjoy your youth. School is the best time of your lives. It's the best years of your life. Some of the adults said it was uni. So it's not uni because you're in crippling debt. But the majority of them said school, primary school and secondary school. They are literally the best years of your life. You have so many friends. You have so much going on. But then you become an adult and you realise that, the real life ain't really worth it. I don't know how true a statement can be. Enjoy your youth. If you are a youngster, you're young, you're still in school, etc., and you do come across this, don't rush to become an adult. Stop rushing. I think that's the problem with all these kids nowadays. I think they rush to become an adult. The rush, like, I want to be an adult, I want to drink alcohol, smoke weed, and smoke this and smoke that. I want to do this, no, stop rushing yourself. Stop ruining your childhood by going, I want to be an adult. No, being an adult sucks. Being an adult sucks. Like, if there was a definition of being an adult as this, guys, this sucks. It's not a good thing being an adult. There are certain things that we can do, which is nice. But it ain't that cushy, It's stress, depression, anxiety, the whole shebang. It's not great being an adult. It's not as good as we thought it was growing up. It's not. It's really, really bad. Like, it's really, really bad. So bad. Like, taxes and stuff. Bills, etc. You're like, oh my God. Why cheese? Cheese, when you go shopping, cheese. I didn't never realise how much cheese costed. I remember going shopping. I remember working. Like, and I was like, I've worked in retail stores, like big retail chains, like Asda, etc. I never knew how much cheese costed, even though I just worked there. I just mainly worked checkout. Of course, you don't give a damn about how much a product is, by the way, ladies and gents. You scan it through and, thank you very much for stopping by now. Bye-bye. That's pretty much about it. Been a little bit more of a smile, but that's what happens after, months of it. Never mind years, months. It's just... But yeah, I think kids today are just, they're trying so hard to pretend that they're adults and they're wanting to rush to become adults. Don't rush. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your your childhood phase. Because once you leave and you go to college, uni, some of you might, some of you won't. I didn't go to uni because it was going to be a waste of money and a waste of time. So I was like, the best thing I can do is get a job. And trust me, you're probably better off just getting into work immediately, because by that time, you'll come to the age of 20, that you would be at university, you've had at least 4 years of experience in any kind of job, whatever it may be, and you've got some management or leadership traits. Boom, you can then bugger off out of town if you wanted to, because you've got the experience to do so. That's what a lot of people do. But yeah, don't rush yourselves, and don't, wish your childhood away, because childhood is, like I said, I wish I could turn back time and I could be 5 years old again and I can live all the way through it, because from age 5 and below you don't remember diddly squat. I'm sorry, but from the age of 5 below, you do not remember a Scooby-Doo. You don't remember a thing. You don't remember who anyone is. You don't remember anything that's happened to you or your family, whatever it is. You don't remember a single thing. Like, people ask me about when I was like a child. I went, when child? Is it 5 years old and after, or 5 years and below? And they go 5 years and below. I don't remember nothing from when I was five and below, because you don't remember nothing from those years. You don't. You've got to have superpowers to be able to do that. But if I could go back to being 5 years old again, and then starting from there, with the knowledge that I have now, going all the way back to where I am now, things could possibly be different. And I'm going, oh, if I could turn back time, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I would. I really, really would. What about you, Ed? Would you turn back time? If you had the opportunity, if you could turn back time, would you do it? To relive those glory days, in a manner of sense. Would you turn back the clock to enjoy the glory years of, your childhood? Because I would. Because I miss those days. I miss those days so much. And also, part of you would still exist as well, so I'd do it in a heartbeat. Not a bloody chance. Why? Was it really that bad? Was it that rough? I would be locked up if it was now. Why did then? What do you mean? You're turning back time. You're going back to that time. You're not staying in this time. You're going back to those days. It's not in, like, today's current state. Like, if you could go back, you could turn back the time. You could go back to your younger days when, the world wasn't so fluffed up as it is now. And when I say fluffed up, I mean fluffed up, because if I say another word, I'm going to get in trouble. When the world wasn't as soft. When the world wasn't as sensitive. It's like, oh, that's offensive. To who? I'll still get locked up as I did then. The thing is, though, Ed, the whole point of what I'm saying is, those mistakes that you did make, like I said, there are some mistakes that some of us did make that were, like, really, really, really bad. You could change them somehow. You could alter some stuff. If you catch my drift, like, you could alter some stuff, so, say, of what happened there, you could alter it so it wasn't anywhere near as bad. That's if you wanted to, of course. But in that but I would do it again and not learn from it. That's what I'd be going. I don't wanna. Because that's the thing. You have the knowledge that you have now. Like, you've got the knowledge that you have now. You could go back in time and go back and live it all through again. You was talking to someone who's been married 3 times. I don't want to do that again. Like I said, you have the knowledge that you have now. You can go back. And you can fix some stuff. Things that you would like to fix personally. So you don't have to get married 3 times. You don't have to. You don't have to You don't have to go through all that. You don't have to go through all of that. What you can do is make sure that those mistakes didn't happen. Do you catch my drift? Oh God! But this is why it's a great question, because I asked this question on my old podcast that I had. I said, would you turn back time? Like, if you had the knowledge that you had now, if you have not the knowledge that you have now, with all the IQ and everything that you've learned and everything that you've done, you've got all the knowledge, you know everything that you've done in the past, and you could turn back time and go live through it all over again, but you still got the IQ and the knowledge that you have in your adulthood back into your childhood, and you can live out your younger years having fun, making sure that there were certain errors, like errors that could be wiped slate clean, and you don't have to worry. Remember wedding cake back then? There was some wedding. There was one wedding cake that was vile. Like, they had icing. There was one wedding cake that most people made for their weddings, and the icing was god awful, and the cake wasn't much better either. And it had like fruits or whatever in it, and the icing was just ugh. Do you remember which ones I'm on about? Because they were vile. I was like, that is a crime against bakery. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe how bad that cake was. Oh, like, I could taste it. Like, I could, it's minging. Like, it's such a potent, strong taste. It's not nice. Like, every wedding back when I was growing up had a very similar cake like this. They had a very similar cake. And I was like, no, what is this? How can anyone enjoy this? Like, it's not nice, it's not good. What made you believe? What taste buds do you have? Because it must be all kind of held up, like it's fluffed up. If you're sat there going, this tastes good. It didn't taste good. It's vile. I remember the first time I tried it and I freaking vomited closely. So I was like, what is this? I was like, oh, maybe the icing might help it. It didn't. It didn't. Like, the icing, it would be extremely thick, and the cake itself was like sponge with like fruits in it, and it was like it minging, like disgusting. God, I bet there's people watching this right now going, I know exactly what cake he's going on about. Holy crap. Like, I know exactly the cake he's going on about. Because even I'm sat here going, it's there, the taste, it don't taste right. Like, I remember my cousin's wedding, and I was 16, 17 for that. That's when I was in my first year of college. That was one of the only weddings that had actually decent cake. Yeah, I remember that. I think if I remember correctly, the wife whom I still have a lot of love for, I'd still get on with whenever I do see her. I don't really see this cousin very, very regularly. He's a fair bit older than me. I actually used to think he was my uncle because he's quite a fair bit older than me. Um, he's more, like I said, he's more uncle than he is cousin because of the age gap between myself and him. I think he's like in his 40s now. I think so. If not late 30s, early 40s, something like that. And I'm in my mid to late 20s. Oh, see what I mean? That sounds minging. Like, I don't like the sound of that. I want to turn back time. I do. I really do. If I could go back, I'll be 17 again. Let me be 17 again, please. I'm begging. That's better than brother me. What? That's better than brother me dad. What? That's be. Oh. And we're back. Do apologise. My nose was bugging me in all kinds of ways. Oh. That's what happens, you know. Yeah, but you'll have to reword that because that just doesn't make sense. But like I said, I wish I could turn back time to relive. Because I wouldn't even say glory days. I would just say go back and relive my youth. You know, people are gonna go, "Oh, you're still young now," and up here, I don't feel like that because I've been through a lot. Most of my generation have mentally, physically wise, exactly the same feeling. Like I don't feel like I'm that, I'm that young. Like I don't, because I think it's just the whole point of we've been through quite a lot. You were saying, he's your uncle. I said that's better than my brother, than my brother. What, your brother being your dad? Is that what you're trying to say? But no, he's my cousin. But the relationship that we have is more nephew and uncle. That's what it's like between me and my cousin, because there's that much of a big gap in age. Because I've got one uncle who's 3 years older than me. He feels more like an older brother. Um, he's always scolding me if I mess up, and I kind of do the same to him. Then I've got my aunt's husband. He's somewhere around my. I don't think he's the same age as my dad. I think he's in his 40s as well. But he comes across as a little bit more youthful. Um, so yeah, I mean, how old is Mike? How old is Mike? I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if he's below 40. I'd be very surprised. Uh, but yeah, like I said, it's just the joy. It would be so joyful, wouldn't it? It'd be so joyful going back to relive your life with the knowledge, with everything that you know in your adulthood. You can go back. You can go back and go, right. Say the big man does exist. I'm not saying, just to hear me out. Hear me out. Saying that the big man does exist, and you go, yo, big man, oh Lord, turn back time for me. Let me relive my youth with the knowledge that I have now, with the knowledge and the experience that I have now. I ain't gonna make the same mistakes again. And he allows you to go back. But Biggins may even get on stage and do the Time Warp Ooh. Ooh. That sounds good. Biggins could do the time warp up on stage. If that's what you would like to happen, what to do. You need to come with a lot of energy. You need to come with God knows how much energy for that. Energy crew. I need to see you all go absolutely balmy. That's what I want to see. I want to see you go balmy with big old Christopher Biggins going absolutely do-wally with the time warp. That would be absolutely epic. But yes, like I said, if you would turn back time, would you? If you could turn back time with the knowledge that you do have, you have all the knowledge and all the experience that you've gone through your childhood to your adulthood, would you, if you were given the opportunity, go back in time and relive your youth? I want an honest answer. Would you turn back time, live through your younger years again, and be like, But there is limited tickets for a meet and greet, so get them now. Absolutely, they are on sale now. Our tickets, but you can only win the giveaway tickets through the Just Small show. So, if you are interested, get your names in the chat. Full name. And we will do all that we can. And the winner will be announced closer to the date. So, what is the date? Is it the 9th or the 14th? Sugar honey iced tea. It's the 4th, or is it the 7th? 7th or 14th? What's the date, Ed? I can't remember the date, Ed. Ed, help. 14th. I was leaning towards more the 14th. So the winner will be announced on the 7th. Oh, sorry, on the 8th. On the 8th, I will do a live show as we normally do. You can join in, and the winner will be announced on the 8th. So you have got a month and a week. 1 month and 1 week. That's what you've got in total. So anybody interested, get your names down now. Where's if Anne's watching, Anne, would you turn back the clock? If you had the opportunity to go back in time and live throughout your youth again, would you do it? So to anybody watching, if you could turn back the clock, if you could turn back time, if you had the opportunity to do so, would you do it? Would you go back and live throughout your youth again with the knowledge that you now have? With the knowledge that you have and the experience that you have, would you turn back the clock and live throughout your younger years again? For me, I would. In a heartbeat. There's so many good memories I have throughout my childhood. She said, and I quote, meeting me is... Now that's a lie. That's a lie. I don't want to hear nothing. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. I have that effect on people. No, you don't. You wish that you do, but you don't. Ed's living in La La Land. Get out, Ed. It's not too late. He knows it as well. Oh, God. Oh, this is why me and Ed can't have nice things, because we're always like this with each other. But yes, if you could, ladies and gents, would you turn back the clock and live throughout your younger years again with all the knowledge that you have now? They go off. It's him. Yes, because it's him. let me tell you, Ed. There's differences of saying it's him. So here are other ways. Oh, it's him. Oh, it's him. Oh, it's him. It's him. Which one did they usually use? The first, second, third, or fourth? I'm thinking around maybe the first two. Possibly maybe number 4, because it's definitely not number 3. Ed's there just going. Gotcha. I'm about to have fun. Who can scare all the children? The gummy man. The gummy man can. Oh, God. Ooh-wee. He's probably at home. He's probably at home right now, just rage, going, "Look, shit." He's like, "You want to play with me? It's playtime." Pop out like Pennywise. Went, "Oh, Georgie." You want to float with me? But yes, ladies and gents, that's where we're probably going to leave it for tonight. Like I said, if you would happily turn back the clock, let us know for the next episode on Saturday. If you could turn back time with all the knowledge that you have today, would you happily go back and relive your younger years? Or would you happily go back without the memory? Would you happily go back without your memories? Or would you would you like to go back in time with your memories? For me, I'd like to go back with the knowledge that I now have. So there were certain mistakes that were made that shouldn't have never have been made. And so for me, I'd go make sure those didn't happen. But yes, I'm going to leave it all there. I will see you all next time. I love you all, my people, my beautiful, beautiful people. I love you all so much. I will see you all on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Toodle pip. That's going to be it for the show. See you on Saturday, 8 p.m. Good night.